The year 2019 has just come to a close and we are now in 2020. In his speech to the nation, the President Pierre Nkurunziza drew a largely positive assessment of the achievements of his government, especially in the area of peace and security. However, reading the reports made public by credible human rights organizations, one might wonder if the situation as described relates to the same country. Just one recent example, in the 2019 Ligue Iteka report on the human rights situation in Burundi, it is recorded that at least 371 people were killed, of whom 185 dead bodies discovered, 45 people were missing, 62 were victims of gender-based violence, 257 were tortured, and 1,046 were arbitrarily arrested. It goes without saying that most of these killings were committed by state agents and some were extrajudicial executions. Today, we would not be mistaken if we said that Burundi has become an open-air prison because Burundians are deprived of the most basic and non-negotiable freedoms: the right to life, the right to freedom of expression, the right of opinion, the right of demonstration, etc. Today, people live in terror, knowing they can be arrested and put in jail, and even be killed for any reason. This situation is generalized, while a certain category of people remains above the law. Everything is permitted for them, with no limits and nothing prohibited. These are members of the Imbonerakure militia who enjoy all rights and all freedoms. They kill, torture, terrorize in all impunity. They obey no law, neither of God nor of the country. Their targets are the opponents or presumed opponents to the third term of Pierre Nkurunziza in general, and in particular members of the opposition political parties, among others those of the CNL party, who have no other sin than their engagement into electoral competition. They are killed, kidnapped, and their party headquarters are scandalously defiled, vandalized, or even demolished. It is in that environment that President Nkurunziza proclaimed that the 2020 elections will be well conducted and recorded in the history of the country. Only naive people can believe this discourse, because we know that elections that are democratic, free and transparent are the result of a free and transparent preparation process. The Women and Girls Movement for Peace and Security in Burundi calls unto all Burundians to be vigilant. The current environment is not reassuring, but it is possible to mitigate the risk if you and us work together. Let us denounce and resist these acts of violence, calls to hatred and discrimination, dehumanizing speeches, and let us avoid complicity silence, which is a crime in itself. We indulge all Burundians to exercise mutual respect and tolerance in order to break the cyclical violence that has sadly characterized the history of our country. This is a message from the Women and Girls Movement for Peace and Security in Burundi.